So here are some exercises to rehab a navicular stress fracture. For the first exercise, perform a shuttle run in a T pattern, making sure to cut when you're making the turn. Like this.
Cut properly. You don't want to land on the side of your foot and then roll it and try to possibly re-injure it.
Okay, for example, this is what you'll do. When you're feeling comfortable and there's no pain when cutting on your injured foot, you can begin to include using the cane while performing the shuttle run. For example, remember to focus on the same principles as before when you were performing the shuttle run without the cane, such as landing on your left foot properly to prevent re-injury.
For the next exercise, you will slalom between 4 cones, making sure to be using correct footwork while running in between the cones. You will then turn around and come back down through. For example, when you're comfortable with this and there's no pain in your injured foot, progress to using the cane while running through the slalom. Focus on proper technique again. For example,
for the final exercise, you'll start in the split leg position. From there, you'll go straight down. When you're in that position, you'll push off and switch legs in midair. When you're doing this, you want to make sure you land on the balls of your feet and not flat-footed. Also, focus on keeping your knees bent and back straight. The most important thing with this exercise is to focus on technique. Altogether, it should look like this.
when you're ready to progress, there's no pain in your injured foot, include the cane and the ball now when doing these jumping lunges. When you start, go down the first time, and then when you land, pass the ball. So, yeah, all together then with the pass. As a reminder, any aspect of rehab should never be painful. If it is painful, you are restarting the inflammation phase of rehab, which is only going to lengthen the recovery time from the injury. Tell the clinician so that they can adjust the rehab to prevent this from happening. When performing the exercises, remember to use proper technique to help prevent re-injury. When you are cutting on the injured foot, do not land on the side of the foot to risk the possibility of rolling your ankle.
When the exercises become too easy and there's no pain present, progress the exercise to make it a more sport-specific exercise. Include running with the cane as you would normally during a game. If you feel comfortable with that, then you can progress further to include dribbling the ball around the cones.
Do not try to rush the progression of the exercises in order to get back to playing sooner. This will not make the injury heal quicker, but may actually increase the risk of re-injuring your foot. Again, proper technique is crucial to these exercises. Cutting when you get to the cones is very important in order to strengthen the structures surrounding the navicular. Do not round the corners off, as this will reduce the effects of these exercises and lengthen the total time of rehab.
Our goal here is to return you to playing your sport with the same confidence that you had prior to the injury. During this phase of rehab, we are breaking down the skills required for the sport and carefully introducing them in a controlled environment.